Most traders believe that if they just find the perfect strategy, they'll succeed. They spend months or even years jumping from one strategy to another, thinking maybe this indicator will work, or maybe this strategy is the key to me making money. But what happens? They keep losing. Not because their strategy is bad, but it's because they don't have the mindset or the discipline to execute it correctly. A trading plan is only good as the person following it. A disciplined trader can be profitable with the most basic strategy, whereas an emotional trader can have the best strategy in the world and still fail. Success in trading is 90% mindset and 10% strategy. And faith plays a huge role in mastering that mindset. Hebrews 11:6 says, "Without faith, it is impossible to please God, because anyone who comes to him must believe that he exists and that he rewards those who earnestly seek him." So just like faith in God brings stability to life, faith in your trading process will bring stability to your results. So what is faith in trading? Faith in trading means trusting the process even when it doesn't make sense. Trading, like faith, requires trusting in something that you can't always see. So you don't know when a setup will win or lose. You don't know when the next big opportunity will come. And you don't know how long it's going to take to become consistently profitable. And all that uncertainty, that makes most traders panic and make emotional decisions, right? But this is how faith works. Faith means trusting God even when the circumstances seem uncertain. And faith also means believing in a plan even when you don't see the results immediately. Faith means staying committed, knowing that patience will bring rewards in the right time. Faith in trading means sticking to your process instead of letting emotions dictate your decisions. 2 Corinthians 5:7 says, "For we walk by faith, not by sight." So you can't see every outcome, but if you trust the process, the results will come in due time. Now, as faith-based traders, we have to be careful because there are two things that are direct enemies to faith, and that's fear and greed. Most traders lose because they let fear and greed control their emotions. Fear makes you hesitate, makes you close trades too early, it makes you avoid taking those necessary risks. Whereas greed also makes you overtrade, it makes you over leverage, it makes you force trades that aren't even there. Both of these things are the opposite of faith because they rely on emotions instead of trust. A faith-based trader doesn't panic when a trade goes against them because they know they trust their risk management, right? A faith-based trader doesn't force bad trades because they know opportunities will always come. A faith-based trader doesn't get discouraged by losses because they believe in the long-term success. 2 Timothy 1:7 says, "God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind." Fear leads to hesitation and doubt. Greed leads to recklessness. Faith leads to clarity and peace in your decision making. And as faith-based traders, we need to make sure that we don't have a lack of patience and trust because this is one of the number one reasons why traders quit. Many traders, they just give up too soon because they expect that overnight success. And if they see a losing streak, they'll start thinking and assuming that they're not good enough. They'll be constantly switching strategies and never giving one system time to work. They'll compare themselves to others and feel like they're behind. But success in trading, just like spiritual growth, takes time, patience, and perseverance. Faith teaches us that God's timing is always perfect. Just because something isn't happening on your timeline doesn't mean it won't happen. It also teaches us that trials are a part of the journey. Losses, setbacks, and challenges aren't failures. They're just learning experiences. And consistency brings results. If you show up every single day with the right mindset, success is inevitable. And that even says that in the Bible. Galatians 6:9 says, "Let us not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. So if you stay disciplined and committed, success will come in due time. Now you're probably wondering, how can I apply faith to my trading journey? So there's a few things that as faith-based traders we can do. Number one, I want you guys to start praying before you trade. Instead of stressing over the outcome, pray for wisdom, clarity, and patience before you even get on the computer, before you even look at the chart. In the morning, pray for wisdom, clarity, and patience. Ask God to help you make sound decisions. Ask God to keep your heart free from fear and greed. And the next thing I want you guys to do is detach from the outcome. I want you guys to trust that as long as you trade correctly and follow your plan with discipline, that the results will take care of themselves. You're not defined by a single trade or a single day. And I want you guys to also just accept losses as a part of the journey. Even the best traders in the world have losses. They lose trades. It's part of the process. And instead of reacting emotionally to your losses, analyze what you can learn and move forward. And the last thing I want you guys to do is to keep a long-term perspective. Faith means trusting that success will come, even if you don't see it today. The market will reward your patience, discipline, and consistency. Proverbs 16:3 says, "Commit your work to the Lord, and your plans will be established." So if you dedicate your trading to God, you can trade with confidence and peace and a clear mind. So overall, success in trading starts with faith and not strategy. And faith means trusting that process even when you don't see instant results. Fear and greed are the number one destroyers of traders, but faith brings discipline and peace. And patience is key. Success comes in God's timing, not yours. We can't try to hold God to a timeline when He has a plan that we can't even understand, right? And trading is more than just making money. It's a test of your trust and discipline and stewardship. Thank you guys so much. That's all I got for you today. God bless.